per the Torah, prior to the child going through the birth canal is not murder, but you teach it is.
Pretty good. You go to a hospital here in New York City. If you're in a hospital bed and you have brain activity and heartbeat, doctors and nurses are legally and ethically responsible to do everything within their power to sustain your life. All right. Between 6 to 8 weeks after conception, a, quote, little piece of skin in a woman's womb has brain activity and heartbeat. So I would hope that we would all agree that between 6 to 8 weeks after conception, that, quote, little piece of skin in a woman's womb is really a life, a human life, a baby. 100 times out of 100, that baby is going to come through the birth canal as a human being. Never as an alligator, never as a chicken, never as a cow or a calf. 100 times out of 100 as a human being. Therefore, I would hope that we would all be able to agree that between 6 to 8 weeks after conception, that's not just a little piece of skin, that's a human life. But what about before 6 to 8 weeks? Well, what's the difference in kind between a 1-minute-old fertilized egg, a 6-week-old fertilized egg, and a 60-year-old fertilized egg? No difference in kind, only a difference in degree of maturation. That is why I would hold that as soon as that egg is fertilized, that is a human life. And it would be murder to end that human life. Okay, but what about in the cases of rape or incest? All right, now it's getting murkier and more difficult, right? And obviously Christ had compassion on people who were in some horrible situations. So I would back off at that point. But to use abortion as birth control, wait a second, what are you doing? Is that a human life? No, it's not a human life until it passes down a birth canal. Why do you define human life as having passed down a birth canal? Well, that means before a fetus passes down a birth canal, I should shout, hey, get out of there, buddy, because you can get ripped off and ripped to shreds.
Oh, yeah.
Get on the other side of the birth canal. Think it through.